guys, this is Venkat from Orthodox Techie channel. Today we are going to see what is Powershell Remoting. This is the preview session of that Powershell Remoting, which I'm going to just explain what is Powershell Remoting and what we can do with Powershell Remoting. PowerShell is a very important tool introduced from Microsoft. We all know what is command prompt tool, right? So command prompt tool is a command line terminal which you can put whatever command you want to do, and the result output will be in a text format. But since PowerShell is fully made with the .NET framework, the command we are going to use is also in a noun verb format, and the output you will get also in a object format. From that, the output can also be passed to the another command, and you can also use that output to for execute some other task in another command. So PowerShell remoting is another feature which was in PowerShell. In with the help of PowerShell remoting, you can also control, manage, and whatever you want to do with the in your network. You can literally have a session with the machine and do. Basically, if you want to control any other machine, you will use a remote desktop app. But in PowerShell remoting, you can have a session with that machine, and you can execute the commands you want to run on that machine. So in our VM, one machine is configured with the AD, and one machine is in Workgroup, and one machine is a Linux machine. So here I am using one command to create session. Enter PS session. I'm going to session with AD. So since it's a AD machine, we are going to use credential as a AD credential, which is a demo as a domain name, and administrator as a login ID. I'm using asking password, so I'm giving password. So now you are having a session with AD machine. Whatever you do here, the command will execute on that machine. So these are the process which are running on that Active Directory machine. So if you want to have a session with Workgroup machine also, you can have through PowerShell remoting. I am using the same command here, PS session 192.168.20.20, which is the Workgroup machine IP, and they are using credential as Workgroup credential. So now I am in that Workgroup machine session. So whatever you type here will execute on that machine. Like so how can you verify that? So before PowerShell command line, you will see that server's details identity here before in a square bracket. So now you are having a session with Workgroup. So if you want have a session with Linux also, you can have. So for Linux we need to use PowerShell core version, which is a open source. So I'm using the same command here, which I'm going to have a session with the Linux. Host name and login of the Linux machine and IP of that Linux machine. So now you are having a session with, so it's asking password. I'm giving password. So now you are in a session with the Linux machine. You can use a Linux commands as well. If you use, if you want, you can also use PowerShell command also, like get process. So if you use get process in a Linux machine, it will show the process running on that Linux machine. So how can you do that? We will see on our next session. We will see the configuration details and the settings you have to do in our next section. Please follow that session and like, share and subscribe to our channel for further more studies. Thank you.